And welcome back. Picking up where we left off last time in the Long Dark. I've got enough calories, but the question is, do I got enough water? Should be water near the... there, so I shouldn't panic too much. No charcoal in there. We've got stuff to cook for desperate for calories. And I've got fuel, so worst case scenario, I can just start up a fire to make some water. Sounds like a blizzard. That is a blizzard. If I was desperate, I could travel in a blizzard. I'm not that desperate right now. Oh, actually, I don't have the stuff to cook here. I have cooking oil. I have peaches. You know what you need to go with cooking oil and peaches?
Drop any of this gear.
Flour. Got no flour. I've got a pile of dried meat, or cured meat, which I'd actually like to leave here uneaten. So we leave that behind to save a little bit of carrying capacity. I suppose the next thing to do would be to reduce the number of torches I'm carrying. We need fuel, but not necessarily torches. Well, I don't suppose I've got... No, why would I have rabbit or deer hide here? I've got the fancy hides. Black bear and moose. No deer, no rabbit. I'm trying to think of what to do during the blizzard. The answer is probably start by disassembling some torches. Just disassemble torches until I get the weight under control. So let's also look and read the book I have. Passing time until the blizzard sounds go away. Not necessarily the perfect way to get time to pass. Well, or to know exactly when the blizzard stops, because sometimes you can step out and the blizzard sounds are still going, but it's as the blizzard's winding down. So the stick you harvest from the torch weighs about half the weight of the torch. So each torch I'm disassembling is reducing my weight. And at this point I need more sticks for making fuels or making fires warm than I do torches. So that's why I'm disassembling all the spare torches. Particularly the low quality spare torches. Okay, the weather is still bad. Could harvest cloth if I was desperate for cloth. What I might do is I might actually just take a snooze. Try to get a little bit more condition recovery. It's not going to be the best of snoozes for condition recovery, but it's going to be a little bit, and we're getting about where we want to be. Okay, so it sounds like the blizzard went during that 3-hour snooze. Okay, it's not blizzard anymore. It's still not very good weather, but it's not blizzard. So I know where some bear meat is. I'm going to run over to the bear meat, and we're going to eat that bear meat. Again, when I know where calories are in abundance, and I want to do a lot of sleeping, running is a smart thing to do. So I'm going to run over to the bear meat, so hopefully we don't get too cold. It's actually decent temperature in wind shelter. It's just the wind right now is terrible. And then once I've got fed, I'll head over to the camp office. Probably warm up in the camp office, because it's cold enough we'll probably be cold by the time we get there. And then from there, I'll head up to the overlook and map from the overlook. And maybe that will just be the last of the mapping for the area. And if it isn't, we'll have to go down to the Mystery Lake itself. Need the water. This happens to be cooked,
might have to drop some gear.
Meat. So we get in the wind shelter where it's reasonably warm while we eat this. Now we'll begin the trek over to camp office. Making pretty good time because we're going with the wind. This would be horrid to be going into the wind with this level of wind. Going with isn't that bad. Well, I suppose from a carrying standpoint, I probably shouldn't be picking up the sticks, but sticks are so tempting. Do I need them right now? Maybe. Depends if I'm starting a fire in the wind shelter somewhere. It's sunny enough, we could probably... Well, I can't see the sun. Usually you need to be able to see the sun to start the fire. So that might be sunny enough to start a campfire using the sun. This might be too steep to summit. Oh, nope, I think crampons are going to let me get up here without cracking my ankles. And apparently it's not too steep to stop me from going over.
So cold.
It's taking a little ignition damage right now, but the camp office is just across the railroad tracks from here, so you can see it from here. I think I might have left my Bannock equipment at the camp office. So if I'm desperate for food, I can probably pick that up. Deer is safe. Deer usually indicates there's no wolves in the local area, so we should be safe without a sprint over to the camp office. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime. shame. It's going to potentially delay the mapping.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
The torches. Is that all the guts I had? Ah! I don't appear to have very many guts here. Expecting more guts. We'll take the rabbit hides with us because we don't got guts. Rabbit hides by themselves don't do very much. Wait, what do I want to repair? You're 65, you're 59, so you get the priority? Oh, that was a failure. Might have been from brightness. I don't think it was. Yeah, I think this is still dusk, so it was probably still bright enough. Or it's an aurora. Well, no, an aurora would have meant still would have been bright enough, so it was just a failure. Just rolled the fill. I think it's only 19, so it was a 4-up, well, no, a 5-up save on a D20, and I didn't roll that. Which happens 19-something% of the time. So if it is an aurora, we will be able to map from the lake overlook, which is where I'm going right now.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And then probably sneak back down to the camp office and say hi to Sutherland and say, your order is ready for pickup. I hope you like wolf, bear, and fish, and plenty of water to wash it down. Yeah, it's like getting up here, it's looking more and more like an aurora. Double ptarmigan up here, but I've already spooked him. Don't suppose it's, well, it's almost certainly not bright enough to magnifying lens.
Come on. Come on.
It's getting real cold. Okay, so that gave us Lake Overlook. Apparently that flagged the ice fishing ones. So that may have been all that I needed to finish up Mystery Lake. No, the last one we're missing on Mystery Lake is... well, I think it's the lake itself. I missed the dam. Of all the places to miss, I missed the dam. You're probably remembering from the episode when I was trying to map the dam. I failed to map the dam. I've just forgotten. Okay, so the dam's not mapped. The dam we don't map from here.
Too much stuff to carry.
So yeah, let's Billy go back down to the camp office. We'll go say hello to Sutherland, and then we'll head over to the dam in the morning.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
The dam also happens to be over where I know I have a good stockpile of cooked meat, so that is vaguely the direction I probably want to go anyway.
Goddamn freak.
Wait, it's an aurora and you ain't calling? Oh, there you are. Just can't have the torch out. I'm chatting with him, huh?
Back for more, huh?
Signal to complete trade.
Moving out.
And we can't chat him up once we've told him to come in. We've already looked at this already, I think. Suggests adaptation to the new seasonal high temperatures. Recommend further study to confirm
gotta
shift
go.
in migration. Previous observations confirm their presence. What they're talking about? I am not 100% sure. But they're talking about something. Okay, well, if we had more guts... We don't have more guts. But if we had more guts, we could do more repairs in this weather. Apparently overweight. Probably on sticks. I need to leave some sticks behind in the morning. Not that the character's going to make it in the morning, but we're going to give him his big long rest. He's most of the way recovered. The aurora is over, so this is about as safe as it's going to be to make the travel over to the dam. Probably take the ridge line. I have no idea what I'm going to drop these torches on top of, but I'm just going to drop a bunch of torches here. How many torches do I want? 5, 10, 15, 20 is probably a good number. We got the carrying capacity to take 20 with us. What's a crow fly over? In the middle of the night. Hard to see them against the night sky. Needless to say, it's the middle of the night, and anything that doesn't roar during the middle of the night generally doesn't let you map. So even if I get to the dam, I'm not going to be able to map when I get there. So I'm probably going to focus on getting over to the bear meat I have stockpiled. Over by the clear cut. Rather than going straight to the dam. The dam we're going to have to wait until early morning. Sorry for the mic bump. Scratching my nose as we're walking along the ridge. Getting to the point where we might be able to expect a piece of birch bark or two. This portion up here where that sometimes is a thing. I'm not seeing any. Doesn't mean there aren't any, just means I'm not seeing it. It's one of my old torches. Okay, if my goal...
Can't feel my
No, it's not a good
hands.
place to go. So I was about to say, my goal is to cut across to the bear meat. The first place to go down is probably where I want to go down. Instead of walking the full ridge. But it looks like I'm far enough along that I have no choice but to walk the full ridge. Oop. Sprained my ankle. Aurora? Why are you back again? Twice in one night. I don't think there's a radio in the dam, so we're not going to chat up Sutherland again. Just a second, Aurora. It hasn't had time to replace the wolves with Aurora wolves yet. Okay, so I think the safest place to go is straight to the cabin. Shove myself in that cabin. Because I have a sprained ankle, it'll probably let me sleep for 4 hours. Which should pass what's left of the Aurora.
That hurts.
Either way, I'm gonna go in there
I
and
don't feel so good.
sleep a smidge to warm up. I might not sleep 4 hours. I might just sleep an hour and tip out, get the bear meat, and go back to get the sprain to go away. Doing my thoughts on approach. Yeah, I don't see any Aurora wolves right now, so it's probably safe enough just to duck in, do the 1 hour snooze, and then we can go take a swing at getting some bear meat. Because the character is hungry, and I'd like to keep him keeping his well-fed bonus. The 1 hour snooze is that's all it'll take to get to full warmth. And why it won't regenerate as much as a 4 hour snooze. Actually, no, I'll just take the full 4 hour snooze. We probably got the calories to make through. I'll get us more condition back, and then I can spend it if I need to later. Okay, in the camp. Ducked into the very first building. What's 4 hours looking at the calories? Oh, we'll still have more than half our remaining calories, so that's perfectly fine to sleep for 4 if it'll let us. And it probably will because of the sprain. And the sprain is gone, so it let us sleep for 4 hours. Cool. This is apparently where I have my one of my distress pistols.
I could eat anything right
Not that
now.
I have any distress pistol ammo. Okay, now that we don't have a sprain, we can go sprinting over to bear meat. It's a bit chilly, but that's early morning for you. Sprint over, get the bear meat, sprint over to the dam. Well, I think technically for the dam it wants me to map the dam and not dam building. It still shouldn't be too hard. Okay, there's the meat pile. This one's all cooked. My other bear meat piles probably need a little bit more TLC to be fully cooked. anything, I'm a little low in water. It says we can fix that while we at the dam.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Do I have any coal left on me? 1 piece. Which probably is enough to get 1 warm fire. Well, I might have enough sticks on me, to be fair, to get 1 warm fire, but...
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
No, you won't. You've got, like, 80% condition at the moment, so you've got, like, 4 hours in you. That's no definition of soon that I follow. You're much more worried about running into a wolf. Nice pile of sticks there. We were up there before trying to check to see if it had the Polaroid. At this point, the Polaroid wouldn't actually help us with getting Faithful Photographer, it'd just make the map look better. But there's the still 1 missing Polaroid. Or Mystery Lake. What are you circling over? Something over there? I don't remember there being a corpse over there. Wow, that's a fresh corpse. Not interactable, so the wolf had its way. My guess is there is a wolf around here, because that deer was running from something. That deer was running from something. Accidentally spooked it back into the thing it was running from. Hello, wolf. I'll have to get... Oh, no. Didn't take its arrow with him. Okay, negative 17 degrees. We could do that with sticks. We'll toss 20 sticks in this fire and have a bunch more meat. And a deer head. We need those for boots. Boot repairs.
Come on, come on. It worked.
Oh, and I need water more than food, actually, at the moment. So, make me a liter of water per container. So that's 42 minutes for the food, or for the water to get cooked. So, basically harvest all the meat in that time. Okay,
I can drop
fighting
gear.
off while we're harvesting the meat. Nope, that's the little bit. That's the bit we probably want to be least interested in cooking. Okay, we had decent mapping there already, probably from the puller right up here. Up at the forestry lookout. So yeah, the only thing we're technically missing is the dam, which I suspect is I need to actually map, like, direct line of sight to the dam. Last time I mapped it was direct line of sight to the dam house, which apparently didn't count. You know what? Sharpen the knife anyway. It looks like the weather is getting worse. This may delay the actual mapping of the dam a little bit. I think the food value of doing this is going to outweigh the delay. Let's hydrate what I'm thinking about. To keep that character hydrated. Okay, we are in wind shelter here, so I may find, as I try to track the guts over to the dam house, that we lose
Might
the
have to
little
drop some gear.
torch. Which would be bad. There's a chance we'll run into a wolf while we carry these guts over there, which is why I would like to keep the torch with me if I could. At this point we have no wind shelter, so if the torch isn't blown out, we might be good. Might just look bad from a wind standpoint versus actually being bad. Because I know in game the wind chill number is a derivative of the wind speed and the temperature. Which is why there isn't a consistent, like, oh, what is the wind chill number where your torch blows out? Regardless, my torch just blew out, but... so you can't just look at your wind chill number and the temperature and go like, oh, my torch will be fine or my torch will be bad. Because it also has to do with what the temperature is before the wind moves. Yeah, so I think I need to have a mapping spot where we can see the dam. To have the map technically count for the dam. Which means obviously going down to the base of the dam would work, but not necessarily going to do that in this weather right now. It's not carrying guts. We're going to drop the guts off first. Well, I said this episode might be a short one, and I was wrong. I am still going to try to get this last map off, trying to finish mapping Mystery Lake, but that likely means we're going to be having a long episode instead of a short episode.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Guts. Deer hide. Leave any other guts here? No. Probably is guts out in the ravine. I'm not going to head out there right now. Okay, so if I can find a wind shelter area with a direct line of sight to the dam, we should be able to finish this mapping. This visibility is... well, given how windy it is, visibility looks good. It's just windy. This might technically also count as precipitation. So my clothes might be getting wet right now. Then apparently not being visibly wetted.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Yeah, if I can set up with a line of sight of the dam, we'll be good. A little bit of sprint here. We've got some nearby food if I need food to replace the calorie loss. A little bit less concerned with needing to get condition recovery at this point. We're like a moderate sleep away from full health right now, so...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, let's see how cold it is. Oops.
Come on.
-3 because apparently this is good wind shelter. Okay, we'll toss a couple sticks in there and we'll see if this is an appropriate mapping spot. The dam? I suspect it isn't. No. So if I assume I need to go there, how cold am I in the wind? -12. Okay, I can still do it with sticks.
Damn. Freezing.
I compel you to be a warm fire, such that I can stand in the wind and not care. Okay. Take 2. No. I know that's the dam. Okay, let's warm up a bit. Worst case scenario, I can go stand literally in front of the dam and just take the cold damage on the face. Or, you know, the whole wind problem can go away. Okay, I only have 1 charcoal left, so hopefully this is good enough for mapping the dam. No. This is not the dam, apparently. It's obviously the dam, but it's being picky on where I have to map the dam, apparently. Oh, this sounds like it swapped to Blizzard. Don't leave the pots behind. The fire's toast. Oh, actually, if I can just hug the fire until it goes out, we can get a bunch of charcoal out of it. One advantage of being a blizzard is I know there's going to be no walls between me and the dam building. Yep, so this is a blizzard, so we're not mapping in a blizzard. Delaying the dam even longer. Delaying the dam. The moment it stops being embers, we can take the charcoal out of it. But until then, it's actually keeping us warm. Like, we're warm mid-blizzard because of this fire. Granted, we are in wind shelter. We probably wouldn't be warm if we left the wind shelter. There we go. Grab our 2 charcoal and run for it. You don't happen to have any charcoal. You have charcoal too, thanks. This is the train bridge. We're not looking for the train. Well, we already mapped the train bridge. We need to map the dam. And the dam is refusing to be mapped. It's being real picky about where I draw the map from. So right there, it says the corridor hydrogen. So in theory, mapping there would do it. Is that going to do it? No clue. Needless to say, this is not the appropriate weather for mapping. So we're going to have to wait until the weather improves.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, we already worked out we don't get any guts in here that are cured. We got some new guts, but those are going to take a while to cure. You know, wonder what's in this crate. Nothing. It's made of wood, though. Another frontier shooting guide. We should probably read you before the advanced guns. So we'll start on the small one then. Too dark to read. Means even if the blizzard was gone, it would be too dark to map. Apparently that's a thing in this game. We're not gonna get to sleep 10 hours, but we're gonna sleep as much as we can. It still sounds like a blizzard out there.
I need to find food.
Well, good thing I know where some food is. Yeah, that looks like a blizzard.
Too heavy.
Maybe too heavy when you're picking it up, but you know, once it's in your stomach, it doesn't feel too heavy anymore. I'm gonna have to find another sharpening stone at some point. Well, it's technically day again. So we'll see if we can get the blizzard to go away. We can attempt to map. Sounds like the weather changed. No. Well, we finished that book. Does that help us? No. Absolutely not. But we read it anyway. Well, that's why it was a practical gunsmithing experience, because we finished a practical gunsmithing book. Because it was there to read when we had time to pass. What? Oh, no, I was about to say, why did this go back to 0? It doesn't. I'm catching the circle in the 6 and going like, that's 0. My eyes play tricks on me sometimes. Okay, that is still not the dam. I'm not exactly sure where it wants us to map it from. Is this side of the dam? I'm pretty sure it wants us to map
Cold is making
for
my
that
head feel
to
thick.
advance. An hacksaw if we need it, which we don't. Sunnier weather. Crow fly over. So it's clear weather. It's not consistent on saying that this is the Carter Dam when you walk past the spot, so... Nope, nothing in the... There's just a bit of ruin over here. Just hang it around here. So we'll just take the charcoal out and do it. See if it does what we want. Oh, that time it did. And with that, we can add Mystery Lake to our list of areas that we have finished mapping. Bleak Inlet, Crumbling Highway,
Can't feel my
Desolation
hands.
Point, and Mystery Lake are all, as far as Faith the Cartographer is concerned, fully mapped. And that is where I'm going to go ahead and end the part for today. So I'm going to go duck into Carter Hydro Dam here to get a save point, and call it for the day. So if you've been watching on YouTube, hope you've been enjoying it. There's a decent possibility there will be one recorded and up for you tomorrow. But this is where I'm ending the stream, so I can't guarantee that. I think the plan right now is to record the next one in 3 days. So this being the 4th part in the recording stream, that should be the previous day. Unless something comes up that shifts all the schedule back. If you're watching on Twitch, this is where the stream is ending. Based on the stream schedule, you should be able to see that the next part is going to get recorded in 3 days. So if you're interested in trying to watch it live, you know when 3 days from now is. Obviously, the people watching on Twitch, me recording it is in the past from when they're seeing it. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, it was probably the next part was probably recorded live before you were hearing this. So if you want to see these live as they're recorded, feel free to join me on Twitch. I suspect the quality on Twitch is maybe not quite as good as it is on YouTube. But I do. Okay, I'm not the fastest at responding to content, so or to chat messages. So if you're on Twitch, if you want to chat to me live, you can do that. I'm not necessarily the fastest at responding because usually I'm trying to focus on the game, and as is the case right now, the only chat message I have is actually a spam bot. So the chat isn't necessarily important to read in a quick amount of time. So sometimes I'm not necessarily paying the best attention to the chat. But if you want to chat live and ask me questions live, feel free to join in the streams. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to put chat messages in the comments below. I do try to respond to those. Or at least have been in the last couple months. So until the next stream, hope you all have a good time and good luck. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.